This is something that I really need to talk about this. It's about Cheetos. And some some douche nozzle took a Cheetos bag into the Carlsbad Caverns. Now, Carlsbad Caverns by volume has the largest cave around. It's huge. It's the biggest one in America, probably one of the biggest in the world, I'm guessing, since everything in America seems larger. Established as a national park in 1930, has over 300 limestone caves in a fossil reef laid down by an inland sea 265 million years ago. 265 million years in the making. And what happened? Some douche nozzle forgot a bag of Cheetos left inside. He forgot a bag of Cheetos in there, and probably the owner of the Cheeto bag, he thought it didn't mean anything. It didn't mean a damn thing having a Cheeto bag in a cave. What's a cave? Just a bunch of rocks, right? It's just a bunch of rocks. Who cares? Do you care? Well, the cheesy snacks were dropped off trail in the big room. That's the massive one. Obviously, they called it the big room. They weren't very creative in the 1930s when they came to naming stuff. They're like, hey, it's the big one. In the national park in New Mexico, rangers said in Friday, September 6th, news release, okay, a crumpled bag of Cheetos on the rocky cavern floor. It probably didn't matter to the person who owns it, but to the ecosystem of the cave, it had a huge impact. Softened by the humidity of the cave, the corn based snacks formed the perfect environment for fungi and microbial life, rangers said. Cave crickets, mites, spiders, and flies soon organized into a temporary food web, dispersing the nutrients to the surrounding cave and formations. Mold spread higher up the nearby surfaces. They fruit, they die, and they stink. They spent 20 minutes cleaning up the mess and removing foreign molds from the cave. At the scale of human perspective, a spilled snack may seem trivial, but to the life of a cave, it can be world changing. All right, so I just want to just like zoom out a little bit, zoom out. What is it with human beings? We're always like, yeah, we can make a change to this is when you drop a Cheeto bag, the world inside of this cave changes. And I think about it like if you take one animal out of an ecosystem, what do you think it does to the entire ecosystem? Or if you insert an animal into the ecosystem, what do you think it does? We see massive changes to ecosystems when human beings start willy nilly effing around in the big room. Don't F around in the big room. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess around in the big room. uh, Earth is a big room. Stop messing around with it, I guess, is the lesson we should learn here. The big room is the largest single cave chamber by volume in the United States, according to the National Park Service, established in 1930. 300 limestone, 265 million years to make this, and it only took one imbecile to mess it all up. It's a beautiful cave if you haven't already been there. New Mexico is a gorgeous place to visit. But hey, if you do visit New Mexico, leave the Cheetos at home. I want to say one more thing about that. Cheetos have cow's milk in it. Don't eat cow's milk. You see, in order to get the cheesy, disgusting. I mean, even if you like Cheetos, you gotta admit that's so gross. It's so gross that orange, disgusting powder crap that's all over those corn. So they fry the corn, but on the outside, what they've done, they've forcibly inseminated a cow, stolen her baby, slit that baby's throat so that they can get the baby's milk and they can sell it to the Frito Lay factory so that they can make this Cheeto powder stuff. A lot of animals have to die to bring Cheetos to you, and then when you leave Cheetos, uh, because it's just a little snack for you, even though you've killed so many just for your little snack. Then you throw the bag over your shoulder, half eaten because why not? And then you throw it on the ground because hey, it's trivial to you, and then it messes up everything. You've done messed up the world twice. Plus, I mean, even the bag is gross, right? It's covered. It's just this mylar bag that's tricking you. Talk about another psyop. It's tricking you every time you. They make the mylar bag so it crinkles to make it sound crunchier, so that you think that it's a crunchy snack. It's weird. There's a whole psyop going on with these snacks, and I say don't eat them. because they're disgusting. They're bad for you. They're bad for humanity. They're bad for America, and they're really bad for cows and the planet and everyone who isn't you. So please, for the non-humans and humans alike, stop eating Cheetos, you disgusting piece of crap. And if you don't, um, then I guess we'll just say goodbye to humanity and everything else because we can't change our habits. Oh, Bartleby. Oh, humanity.